You've taken a single color or you've taken a gradient? What's the characteristic here? What? Reserved, okay. So you could try some of these things. I mean, while I feel that the characteristic things doesn't seem to be working in most of the people's work, but you could try something like this, that your A is darker and your K is lighter, because you're saying reserve. No, and K is also hiding. So your K is like, yeah. You've done that? Yeah, there has to be like a very pronounced difference. Right now, that's not there. Yeah, difference is not there. Much difference is not there.
Here, it doesn't give the feeling. See, if you look at it weight-wise, the way you look at black and white or the spaces, both this is black or a darker color and a lighter, it gives you the feeling of almost the same weights. You know, it's not like the K is receding. We want to make the K recede more into the background. So choose a color where the K recedes a little into the background. One thing you could try is the K could be a slightly pastel tone. Have a little more white to it. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so show the visiting card first, because the same language will continue. But I must appreciate that you've done good work and a lot of work. But what is happening is that, see, now in your visiting card, just stay here, don't move. Huh? In your visiting card, you stick to the colors which you are using in your monogram. So in your monogram, there is a possibility of using two colors, one here and one here. Okay, maybe three colors also you can go for, but depends. I mean, how it is working visually. So this can be a repeat of one of these two colors here used here, right? But then what happens is that this line at the end is too bold at the moment. So this can actually, it's too thick. The line, this line at the end. This strip at the end, this strip element is too thick at the moment. Okay, it can actually be very, very thin. In fact, what I liked in your letterhead was that you used only, a little space on top and filled it up. The same language you can follow here also. How? I'll tell you. Like, for example, if this side doesn't have any strip, okay, this side doesn't have any strip, but the other side, wherever you are having this address, on the address at the bottom, from where it begins and where it ends, there's a thin strip there. Right? This then goes. This thick strip that then goes. Right? And then these are also quite big, but I like your approach because you are thinking. Yeah, they're quite big. They can be a little smaller. Right? Now, what is the font which is used here? Now, this font and this font that you're using in the body type, they are different. They can be different, but they have to have some synergy, visual synergy. Try to create that visual synergy. Yeah, that visual synergy is at the moment missing. And then suddenly you introduce black color. So you take the darkest color which you're using here. Yeah? Okay. And the same language, first you resolve the visiting card, and the same language can be carried forward in the other elements. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, there's one good thing that he's done. He's used communication designer, a designation sort of thing. I think if
Yeah.
everybody places that, they would also add to, how usually the designations are placed or something like that, maybe. Whatever they would
Yeah.
like to add. Artist, communication director. I mean, they can say whatever they want to say there. But I think he's at least done a lot of work and exploration. And though generally this is the correct punctuation, the two dots that you put after contact, you can avoid it now in more modern format. Usually they are avoided because it gives us a little cleaner look. Yeah.
Okay. Next person. Next, second assignment.
Yeah.
So letterhead will get resolved based on what you do in your visiting card. But I appreciate what you've done here. Okay, but this kind of letterhead, we use a lot of pages. Sometimes the letters are long. This kind of layout will use a lot of pages. So our website, our phone number, our email is taking far too much space. This is generally resolved either on top or at the bottom neatly so that you have more space to write your letter. Yeah, so right now first you resolve your visiting card and then you come to your letterhead. Whatever elements, like I like the elements, thin lines that you're using, no? That those thin lines as dividing lines. That's a good element. So you can also use it somewhere in your visiting card, maybe then. So that the language becomes consistent. Okay. The second assignment. Okay, you're still working? Yeah, just a quick feedback. Maybe the first form can be resolved in a square. Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, Rhythm and I were left from group 9 to present, so can we?
Yeah.
Okay. Rhythm, can you present the screen?
Is it visible?
Yes.
Can you first zoom in onto your colors?